Are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold.
Boom, what is up guys? Today I'm doing the little riddle challenge where you have 7 seconds to figure out what the riddle means and I will figure it out. So, yeah. Let's go. Boom.
Welcome to Loveville Mini City. Here, love and friendship overlap with betrayal and cheating. Murders, robberies, and other crimes take place every single day. The Loveville citizens don't trust the local police and hire you, an experienced private detective, to investigate the most tricky cases. Now, see if you can solve all of them. The first case is already waiting for you in the local business center. Mr. D was the CEO of a big IT company. This morning, he was found dead in his office. The security guards have already checked the CCTV footage and figured out that 3 employees entered his office this morning. Well, word is that all of them were his lovers. It's a delicate story, you know. You have to interview all 3 girls to figure out who killed Mr. D. The first one is Sparkle.
I came to Mr. D's office to show him a report. He signed it, and I left.
Okay, who's next? It's Luna. I brought Mr. D coffee and a cookie. He was absolutely fine. A cookie? That's so sweet. Did she bake it by herself for her beloved boss? The third one was Stella.
I brought Mr. D a newspaper, but the door was locked, and I knocked, and nobody answered, and I had to go back to my workplace.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you have to try to figure out who's lying. The clock's ticking.
Oh, it's the one that brought her the coffee because how would she be able to get in if the door was locked?
The answer? Stella's lying. She said that she didn't go into the office, but the CCTV showed that she entered it. Perhaps she was just uncomfortable that Mr. D had too many lovers and decided to get revenge. Never mind. You leave the business center and go to the next crime scene. Suddenly, a girl in tears comes up to you.
Detective, please help. It's such a tragedy. My friend's mother died of cancer yesterday. She raised her all alone without a father, and they were really close to each other. Today, 3 men came to her place, each claiming that they were her father. She doesn't know who's telling the truth. We need your help.
Of course, you're ready to help the poor girl and rush to her house. 3 men are standing in front of you. It seems that they have nothing in common with the girl. But let's have a closer look at the details. Can you figure out who's lying and who's telling the truth? Who's the real father of the girl? Tick tock, tick tock.
What? I'm so confused. The bald guy. I'm just gonna guess the bald guy.
The eye color doesn't matter. She could have gotten it from her mother. His
It's the
ears
bald
look
guy.
unique. One's bigger than the other. She got this feature from him. He is her real father.
What? Wait, what?
You've helped the poor girl. Well
Come
done.
on.
Now let's move to the crime scene. There are people there waiting for you. Have you forgotten?
Ill-planned
You
theft.
come to a cafe and meet a really furious girl.
One of them stole my bag. Arrest all of them immediately.
Take it
That
easy,
is
lady.
ridiculous.
A private detective can't arrest anybody, but he can figure out who stole your bag. So let's start listening to your evidence. She had a fight on the phone with her boyfriend. He forgot about her cat's birthday, hasn't bought her flowers for 3 whole days, refused to buy her a new iPhone for her 1-month anniversary, blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah.
While she was on the phone, someone stole her bag. Witnesses say that they saw 3 people approaching Shanti's table while she was talking on the phone. You decide to interview them since Shanty's evidence was completely useless. Let's see what they tell us. The cleaning lady. I was peeling the gum off the tables. I checked Shanty's table and it was clean, so I went to the next table. The waiter.
I came up to take the dirty dishes. I took them and left.
The manager.
This young girl called the manager because there was something wrong with her salad. I came to her table but saw that she was busy talking on the phone. I went back to my office thinking I would come back later when she was off the phone.
Oh, I've got it. It was the waiter because
This girl knows
the dishes
her
are still on the table.
Nevertheless,
the dishes are
who
still on the
stole
table.
her bag? One of the staff members is lying. Can you identify
It was the
who
waiter.
it is?
It was definitely the waiter because the dishes are still on the
The
table.
answer? The waiter. He said that he removed the dirty dishes from the table, but they're still there. He approached the table for another reason. Wow, I hope that Shanty won't try to kill him in front of everyone. It's nighttime now and you go to your hotel to get some rest. The next morning you get a call from a sad man and rush to the crime scene without having breakfast first. It seems like you're gonna have a busy day. A sad man meets you at the doorstep. His daughter was killed last night, but he isn't sure if you're experienced enough to take this case. So he offers you the chance to pass a test before he gives you the case. You agree without any doubts. He invites you into a room full of people and wants you to guess which two of them are brother and sister. Will you be able to figure out who they are? You've got 8 seconds, starting now. The answer? They've got the same tails. Gotcha.
What?
You've passed the test
Why do people
and the
have
sad man
tails?
allows you to enter the other room. Let's listen to what he's gonna tell us.
My daughter, Wolfie, was killed last night. She was an attractive girl and had lots of admirers. 3 of them were almost crazy about her. I'm sure that one of them is the killer, but I have no evidence to prove it.
You immediately go visit the suspects to figure out what they were doing last night. Suspect number 1, Night Ghost, says,
I played computer games all night long. I haven't been to bed yet. It's really hard to beat this boss. Good luck, dude.
and we move on to the next suspect.
What? That was
Suspect
just
number
mental.
2, White Shadow, says, What happened? I was sleeping all night in my bed. You actually just woke me up. Sorry, man. Well, I gotta go. And number 3, Funky Monkey, says,
I've been at a nightclub all night, and I just got back home. Ugh, I hate the subway. It's so crowded in the morning.
Now the time has come to figure out who's lying. Which admirer killed Wolfie?
It was
The
the White
answer?
Shadow.
Funky Monkey.
What?
It's dirty outside. Your shoes are covered with mud while his shoes are perfectly clean. He couldn't get from the subway to the house without getting dirty.
What?
The case is
Come
solved
on.
and you go to another house.
Worst cheater.
Here you meet Rainy Sky and she tells you her sad story.
My husband is a cheater. I can't stand it anymore, and I told him I wanted to divorce. It was a few days before his birthday. He said that he loved me so much and promised to stop cheating on me. I believed him. We celebrated his birthday together, just the 2 of us. He's wearing the tie that I just gave him as a present. Look, we're so happy here. 2 months passed, and now I'm almost sure that he started to cheat on me again. I want to know who his lover is. Help me, please.
You agree. Rainy Sky takes her car and you drive somewhere with her. You find out, to your surprise, that Rainy Sky knows all of her husband's ex-lovers. Your task is to figure out which of them has started to date him again.
I like the one with the glasses.
And here's the first candidate. Lulu says,
I hate her husband. He didn't tell me that he was married, and I loved him so much. I broke up with him 6 months ago, and we haven't seen each other since then.
fair enough. Let's drive to another girl. Tootsie says,
I haven't seen your husband for over a year. I have a new boyfriend and don't care about him at all.
okay, it's time to visit the third girl. Fluffy says,
We had an affair about 3 months ago, but soon after it started, he broke up with me all of a sudden. I don't know where he is now.
this man has good taste, that's for sure. But let's get back to the investigation. Which girl is lying? Who
Tootsie.
is his lover?
Tootsie, because she has the tie in her little bucket there that she has.
The answer? Tootsie. She said that she hadn't seen him for over a year. But here's his tie that he got as a present
Boom.
2 months ago. He got as a present too. Oof. It's time to chill out. You've just stopped in a cafe to grab something to eat. You didn't even have breakfast this morning, do you remember? When 4 men come up to you. It turns out that everybody in the city has found out that you are perfect at detecting cheating. And these young gentlemen need your help right here and right now. Put your lunch aside and listen. All of them think that their girlfriends are cheating on them. They each show you their Instagram so you can see whether their suspicions are reasonable. So let's see. Number 1. Here's her lover. Number 2.
There's a little ear poking out of the wall.
It seems that her lover is under those bubbles. Number 3.
In the closet. And why does he have a tail? Why? What is this?
Hey dude, get out of there. Number 4.
I could see him in the reflection.
Nice wigs, guy. Unfortunately, you have to disappoint all of them. Love hurts. You finally got to eat your cold lunch. Yay! Now you've got all your strength back. You're ready to solve any case. But wait a minute. Why are all these women looking so angrily at you? Oh, I know. They realize that you caught those 4 girls cheating. I think they're planning their revenge. You'd better escape from the city as soon as possible. Just in case.
Alright, so these weren't too bad.